Think about 1944.
Oh, right. I think about 1944 all the time. Look forward to that nugget. All right, here we go. Right to left go the Blake Bears, and it will be Ella Bond facing it off. Fighting for puck possession. Breck gets there first. They dump it into the corner. It's picked up by the Bears. That is Bisbee. And then kept in by the Mustangs. Little back and forth right away. Now neutral zone play. Callie Arthur tracks it back down. Little backhander pass across the ice. Dumped back to Matt Williams, who had a goal last game. It's poked away. A nice steal there by Babbitt. Shot on goal, ricocheted off to the left on that shot from Taylor Hall, who had a hat trick in their victory Saturday over Moose Lake area. Now, Bears reset in their defensive zone. Use the short boards to advance the puck all the way down, and icing will be the call.
If you, as you see just off the scoreboard, Ashley Babbitt for Breck, Scott, had the only power play goal in the first meeting last year between these two. It came in overtime at 5:17.
Oh, nice.
Like that?
I do. All right. Heinmiller for the Bears wins the faceoff. Going against Loma. That's Torin Loma. Sister Avery out injured, so we wish her well in her recovery. And talking to head coach and mom, Coach Loma. And again, we thank her for coming up and giving us those lines. Broadcast is powered by NFHS Network. Glad you've joined us as the puck's in the slot, taken by Heinmiller, and then fed to Borms. And now back to Borms. Work it through the neutral ice. Giving chase is Dahlem. Two Dahlem sisters for the Bears, Layla Dahlem and Nola Dahlem. 11th and 10th grades, respectively. They'll bring this one all the way back, Dish, to the near dot. So 17-minute periods, 3 of them, and we're a minute and a half into this one.
These teams, obviously, Scott, still in the feeling out stages of the opening couple of minutes. I don't expect that to last much longer. No shots on goal, as you can see on the screen.
Right. And again, with 2 netminders that keep their opponents to under 2 goals per game. 1.6 for Janie McGann and 1.8 for Milinkovic. Now the Bears take it. That's O'Shea. O'Shea brings it across the line, then just backhand dumps it in. It's sticked by Milinkovic. Handed off to the near side, then to the far. Bears dump it into the far corner. Breck gets there, holding the zone is Paulstein. High and right defense. Now on the end boards, taken in by the Mustangs, Molly Larson. She had an assist on Saturday. In fact, Dish, everyone scored on Saturday with 14 goals. Only
4 players, I thought I heard.
Yeah, 4 players were not in the goal and or assist category. Nice way to open a season. Breck now left to right, just beyond the reach of Babbitt. And offside might have been the call there. Yeah, they'll bring this back to the neutral zone.
I was trying to signal you, and the camera got the hand a little bit. Was trying to help you out.
Yes. All right, face-off coming up. Ella Bond going against Taylor Hall. And it's dumped into the Breck zone. It'll be tracked back, icing the call. Getting there first was Ulrich, sophomore. They'll bring it back to the Blake Bears zone and drop it off on the near dot. So both these teams with a Saturday opener. There's a home opener for the Blake Bears. It was an away game for Breck. So Breck has 2 away games before they'll have their home opener against Gentry Academy, their next matchup on Tuesday, November 18th at the Breck Ice Arena. And we'll call that the Anderson Ice Arena, don't they?
They do, and we'll show the schedules for both teams here as we get a penalty
Yeah, looks like a penalty's coming up right now, huh? It'll go against the Lake Bears. See, well, maybe not. Looks like the Breck Mustangs are coming out to the box. And that will be on number 1-2. So, first penalty, Strothman. Check that. Elsa are to make. Again, the first penalty.
For interference, timeout penalty 307. Blake 0 for on the power play over the weekend in 4 chances. Scott?
Yeah, that was the same for the Bears as well.
Yep, I'm mentioning both teams actually 0 for on the power play, if you believe that.
So here we go. Power play opportunity for the Bears. Last year, about 24% successful on the power play.
Solid in high school hockey, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Low shot that almost snuck through traffic by Ella Bond, high and left. It's Arthur high and right. She has it now. Goes back to Bond between the circles up high. Now feeds it to Mac Williams. She puts it up high. A block.
Loose.
Milinkovic.
That's still loose.
Knocked it down. It's in front of her. They're poking at it. And it squirts to the far side. Boy, the Bears would like nothing more than to get an early goal here. You have a feeling just by the stats and these two netminders that it's going to be a low one. Low scoring. Fun to see a defensive battle.
Yeah.
Sadly, both these teams didn't have that last Saturday. Again, some action right in front of Milinkovic. She gets some help, and it clears off to the side. Mac Williams gets it just beyond her blue. Now Heinmiller skates in. A little bumping. Heinmiller and Jones just kind of tangled up with each other. So they'll have to reset that neutral ice. It's intercepted by Jones and given up to Heinmiller on the right side. She tries to dump it in just beyond the blue. It's deflected the other way by Ulrich. Now the Bears have it again. It's Heinrich. Check that 21. That is Wethington. 2 of the 4 Wethingtons were in the box working PA and stats on the season opener, so it's fun to talk to them. Different crew there tonight. Again, doing a good job is Stephen Chow behind the mic for PA. Now it is Addie Wethington. She has committed to Yale. It's stolen away. There goes a shot. Janie McGon with a block, and then she freezes the puck in the crease.
Impressive end of the sequence there, but what made this sequence for me was Blake's inability to take advantage of a potentially bad change, which made Trisha Luoma on the Breck bench cringe.
Yeah. Both now at even strength. 11:35 remaining. Breck wins a faceoff. They have it up high and right. Now skating right circle, dumping it in is Ulrich. Now behind the netminder, McGon. Passed in front. Nobody there for Breck. It'll be scooped up by the Bears. That is Arthur. She goes cross ice, far side. Ella Bond, right circle. Good defense there by Ulrich. She turns it the other way. She dumps it. Tracks her own pass. Oh, icing the call. They'll bring this one back.
On this day in 1944, Scott, the New York Rangers ended a 25-game winless streak, loss or tie, that extended back to the 43-44 season. They are the only team in NHL history to start a streak and end a streak with the same team, Detroit.
This day in history, 1944.
And this, and November 11, ended that streak.
Interesting. Excellent. Love it. It's what you do. All right, puck played in the corner. Down in the Breck zone, 10:47 and counting. First period scoreless. Breck clears their zone to the pass out to the near side, but it's intercepted by Blake's Kyle. That's Catherine Kyle, the 9th grader. And now Breck takes it right back. That's Crable. Had a goal and an assist in their season opener, and a whistle as a player goes down for the Mustangs. That's going to be a penalty. No?
Offside.
Offsides, okay. I see players flailing and falling, and it's just offsides. O'Shea was on the ice, but she gets up quickly. Face off in the neutral zone. It'll be Junkie for the Breck Mustangs, and it's taken in now. Well, that's stolen right back by the Mustangs. Then back to the Blake Bears. Just a little flip there by Nola Dallum. She wears number 12. Now the Mustangs take it back. Double team, dumping it in is Junkie. Will be picked up. Well, it's a foot race.
Yard sale in the corner there.
Yeah. Now the Bears try and get it back. It squirts back into traffic. Stuck puck against the end boards. 2-on-2.
Officials can step in until the puck is free. There you go.
Yep. It's taken in. Squirts free. Heinmiller picks it up. Gains a blue. Right wing side. Little back pass there. And that is Borms, number 25 for the Mustangs. Or for the Bears, I should say. Now in the slot, bouncing dangerously in front of the netminder, Milinkovic. And the Breck Mustangs behind Milinkovic take it, clear it.
Same song, second verse here on the wall.
And here comes Mac Williams. High, now left circle, carries it left side, goes up to Addie Wethington. She slips. Puck rounds a corner. Arthur gives chase. She'll get there behind the netminder. Bears here pressing. Just lost control. Breck gets there, flips it against the short board's far side.
And that's something that'll be cleaned up over the course of time. Just bad communication on the part of the Bears.
Yep, just a little rust, a little sloppiness here early. Where does a shot in traffic redirected possibly off the stick of Schliemann. Good defense helping out their netminder. Again, ninth grader. As an eighth grader last year, played every single minute. There goes a high puck, hits the plexiglass. Addie Wethington from high and left defense. And the Mustangs come out of their zone. Cross pass to center. It's picked up by Schliemann. And then sent to the near side to Babbitt in front of McGon. Still loose. They're poking at it. Now it squirts free to the far side, but held in by the Mustangs. And then a long shot trying to hit a ricochet was Schliemann. But we're still knotted up at zeros now, stuck in the near corner. 2-on-2 once again. Breck comes up with it. Centering pass, shot there, blocked by McGon on the shot from Schliemann. She got back into position between the circles and put a nice shot on dish, and that goes all the way coast to coast. They'll bring this back, icing the call.
You mentioned in the open Scott, how these teams have played a lot. Since 2015-16, they've played 22 times of any kind, state tournaments or regular season. Blake leads in that window by a count of 15-7.
15-7?
15-7.
So basically double. Breck now again with it. Centering pass just in front of McGon. Flipped out by the Blake Bears. Nice defense there. This will go coast to coast as well. And picked up by the Mustangs. 7:13 remaining in the scoreless first period. Shots on goal 3-2 in favor of the home team, Bears. Mustangs have it. Cross pass just beyond the reach. Number 10, that's Stella Strothman, and a whistle blows. They'll bring this one back.
Seeing a lot of mistakes, and I don't want to use that word in how it sounds, but I'm seeing a lot of early mistakes from both of these teams that'll be cleaned up as we get along the way.
Yeah, I think cleaned up, the word sloppy, just a little sloppy comes to mind as you describe that dish. You're exactly right. Ella Bond turns and fires. It's a stick save, and she falls on it to freeze it. That's Milinkovic. Last year, the Bears averaged 2.56 goals compared to 3.46. So basically, the Breck Mustangs scored one goal more per game last year.
How many did Breck allow? Do you have that?
Yeah, I do. Breck gave up 183, and the Bears just a little bit better. 174. There goes a pad save, and falling on that one is Milinkovic. So very similar on the defensive side of things, with Breck having that goal differential, one more per game last year. Well, and that 14-0 start's going to help as well. Over double of what Blake scored. But and here we go, face-off. Callie Arthur on the face-off for the Blake Bears. She was going against Hall on that one.
Look out.
Breck Mustang zipped through the crease. Nobody there to punch it in. Arthur picks it up, but that's intercepted at the neutral ice by Ulrich. Ulrich staying with it in the far corner for the Mustangs. Tried to leave it, or just lost it in the far corner. It's flipped to the near side by the Mustangs. Blake gets there first, and now it's loose at center. Taking a swipe at it was Nestingen. Now played behind Magan. Blake gets there, passes, and again, just a little sloppy ahead of Callie Arthur on the pass, and it goes all the way to the Breck zone with under 6 to play here. Breck gets there first. Gaining the blue line. Breck dumping it into the corner. That'll be picked up, stolen away by the Bears, Palmstein. Palmstein has an assist in the season opener.
Look out here.
Here comes Hannah Jones. She had a hat trick in the season opener. Flips it to center, but that's a nice block save there by Milinkovic as she freezes it. 5:24 in the first period, still scoreless. But now Dish, the shots on goal, it was 3-2. They added 3 more, so Blake with 6, and the Breck Mustangs with 2 shots on goal. Last year, I mentioned this in the season opener, but last year it was a tough start for the Blake Bears, getting outscored 3-1 early. And so far in games 1 and 2, they have turned that around. And they turned it around last year as well. But to start last year, that was a concern. There goes a shot, a centering pass, swept away by the defense. And another positive for these Bears are, it's not all on the shoulders of Janie McGann. She's getting a lot of help, as indicated this year early.
And that wasn't necessarily the case last year in the 2 games, especially in the 2 games that we saw, as it was on Janie's shoulders. And much to your point, I'm not seeing that here. So Christy King and the Bears have really ratcheted up the defense on all fronts.
Right on. Centering pass, there goes a one-timer. And, oh, my! Redirected just off to the right. Magan was down.
And out.
And out. No, she got just a poke, or if the shot was just a little off. But regardless, we're still scoreless. And it does count as a shot on goal, as it should. 4:14 remaining, still scoreless. 6-3 shots on goal now.
We
Home team.
update that.
Line changes. And a penalty
Against
number 12. The Blake Bears first, so that'll be a penalty against Nola Dahlem. So both teams now with penalty on their number 12s. 1 penalty each, 4:14 remaining. So now power play opportunity for the Breck Mustangs. They win the faceoff, dump it into the near corner. Now corner to corner, pass to Schliemann. Body checking the call on Dahlem. Again, Breck Mustangs with a player advantage right now. Down to the far corner. Nice pass to the near side. Taken in by Crable. Crable still has it. She tries a centering pass. It's blocked off the skate of Callie Arthur. Good disruptor there, as the Bears try and kill this penalty off. 1:24 still remaining in the power play for the Mustangs. High center. That's another block by Callie Arthur. Slow shot from the right circle, again by Crable. Easily swept aside. Breck gets it back. They'll reset up top, left side. Hall. Now Ulrich. And a save by Janie McGann. Last year, as we talked about Janie McGon, just to give you an idea, so many shots on goal against her, 845.
Wow.
To compare, Milinkovic had a total shots on goal of 661, and both of them had very similar goal against averages. But the difference on shots on goal, 845 versus 661 last year. And already we see a difference. There goes a shot, hits some traffic. Nice job from the right circle by Loma. That was Torin Loma, again, the daughter of head coach Tricia. 40 seconds remaining in the power play. Another shot centering pass there. That hit some traffic as well. Addie Wellington into the defense. Pad save there by Janie McGon. Kicked off to her right. Now the puck's played to the near side. Cross, one-timer, just wide, left of the mark. That was from downtown. Off the stick of two, Molly Larson. And then sent coast to coast to kill off this clock. 14 seconds remaining in the power play. Mustangs pick it up, cross pass near side. Attempted to Larson. Larson just a little upset with herself as she was unable to settle it down. Slapped that stick, did the competitor. And it goes back. And we are now at even strength as Nola Dahlem back in play and then quickly goes to the bench. Mac Williams in the game. Solinek, right defense. Joined on left defense by Bisbee. Under 2 minutes to play, first period. Glad you've joined us. The Dish, Jeff Disher and myself, Scott Dahl with the call. Mac Williams giving chase at neutral ice. Breck's there as well. That's Earl Ulrich. Passes off to the left wing side. Again, Breck left to right. They'll have a shot here. Up and over. Hits the plexiglass off the shot. The stick from Dovenberg. The senior with a goal and an assist to her credit so far this season. Mac Williams had the puck just over the blue line. Lost control now on the far side. It's taken in by Breck's Ulrich. 1:19 remaining first period. Loose puck that'll go to the neutral zone. Addie Wellington will reset as she calls for it and gets it from Layla Dahlem.
Took a nice slash to the skates. Goat.
Stolen puck backhander. Two players were there on the backhand from Dahlem, trying to hit one of them right in front of the netminder for Breck. That was, again, Milinkovic watching it the entire way. We are under 1 minute to play in the first period. Still scoreless. And now Dish shots on goal are even up. It was 6-2. Now it's 6-6.
Anthony Moon.
Nice low shot there. Had some sizzle on it as well from high and left. I give her some credit. I think 29, if I'm not mistaken, LaFleur.
At this point in the game, did you have 13 total shots on goal?
Would I have guessed that?
In your head, yes.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't know what to expect. I thought a lot more just after watching the first game and broadcasting that one. so. And now we're at even strength as Layla Dahlem skates off the ice. So even strength, the Bears face another penalty and squeezing. Wow. Good save by Janie McGahn on her backside once again, and puck got between her legs and she just squeezes it to freeze it, and they'll face it off in the Blake Bears zone. So a nice save once again by Janie McGahn.
Lost audio for a little bit, Scott. We are back online though. So as you were.
Sounds good. It was still coming through my headsets, but might not mean anything.
It
so
was
we apologize.
not going out.
Okay. So way to get us back on. Thank you, Dish. So as I was saying, the Bears just staved off another penalty, their third. And Dish 12 shots on goal in a row, unanswered for the Breck Mustangs. Bears definitely want to turn that around as they try and clear their zone now. High pass to the near side, neutral ice, taken in by Ulrich. And then over the blue line by Junkie. Bears take it right back. Addie Wethington. Nice pass from Wethington. Far side play. Chasing it down is Reese Palmstein, number 7. A little bit of contact and shoving going on out there. These two teams are rivals. And as we talked about at intermission, they're also friends. Many of them. Heinmiller takes the loose puck, turns it around at center. Picked up by the Mustangs in their own zone. Fired over here on the pass off the short boards. And then dumped into the corner of the Breck zone. Milinkovic gets it, hands it off, but coming crashing through Blake Bears, and they have the puck pass there just in front of Milinkovic. They try and poke it in. It's still loose. Now up high, right wing side above the circle. Another shot. Pad saved there by Milinkovic. Oh, it was open on the left side, but the puck squirts through, and the Breck Mustangs stave off an attack from the Blake Bears, and the Bears get a couple shots on goal on that flurry. 6 minutes to play, second period. Centering pass there just a little bit beyond McKenna Schliemann. But Breck does hold the zone. Now down to the far corner. It'll be picked up by Blake's Layla Dahlem. As Blake takes a high pass along the plexiglass on the near side. It goes all the way. It's clear. Still good. Blake Bears get there. That's O'Shea, number 17 for the Bears. Poking away at it, trying to get a centering pass. It gets taken away by Schliemann for Breck. Hannah Jones now gets her stick on it, tries to flick it to the far side. And step between two Breck players, and eventually it does get dumped against the end boards by the Blake Bears. Addie Wethington stepping in on that play. Now the Breck Mustangs clearing the zone 1-on-2. It is Schliemann with it, gaining the blue line, left wing side, left circle, all the way in.
Oh.
And McGahn with another save, kicked off to the far side. She's on her side, gets right back up and hugs the near post. Another shot on goal for the Mustangs as well.
Janie was almost out on an island there, Scott.
Yes. Mustangs, 20-8 shots on goal. So 13 just this period. And they have it now, left side, high shot, knocked down by McGahn. I think that just hit her dead center chest. You could hear the thump on the pads from up here. 4:23 remaining. Second period. Breakaway, 1-on-1. Breck has it. They come in. McGahn with another save. On another shot. That one goes wide right. On the shot attempt was Scherf, number 20 for the Breck Mustangs. She had a 1-on-1 and a nice shot attempt.
Look out.
Here comes Mac Williams, hesitates, puts it on, off left and low.
If I'm Mac, I'm taking that shot slightly earlier.
Yep. Arthur takes the loose puck, skates around, finds an open player. That shot just wide left, might have been redirected. Addie Wethington on the shot attempt from the left wing side low.
I don't think it was. I think that was clean.
Just a miss. And the whistle blows. Wholesale changes for both these teams.
Icing there to end the sequence. Best sequence of the night, both sides from an attack perspective, but equally there, the goaltending above par by any stretch right now.
Yeah, fun to see. They'll face it off. Milinkovic looking on. Heinmiller wins it. Loose puck right circle. Corner to corner now. Breck gets there as they're trying to clear their zone. Heinmiller disrupting over there on the far side. Not making it easy as the Bears are holding the zone. 3:18 remaining. Still scoreless as we wind down this second period. Heinmiller holds the blue line. Still holds it.
Nope.
Oh,
Offside.
A little left and right on that right to herself on the dribble. It does go offside. So they'll face it off. Nothing lost there.
To go to put you at home at the scores table, that would be over and back.
Yes. Indeed. That was a perfect over and back to herself. Good face-off by Layla Dahlem winning that one. She gets the pass right back. Flips it on net. That's a bouncer. Saved by Milinkovic. Crashing into the goalie, letting her know that she's there, was Layla Dahlem. Firing up her team.
That's just a quick hello before turkeys gobble and thank is had.
A quick hello.
Nothing wrong with that.
Love it. 3:01 remaining. They'll face it off in the far dot. For Breck, it will be Taylor Hall. Layla Dahlem.
Not so fast, Scott.
Yep, she gets called to the side, and now stepping in, I think it's 12, Nola Dahlem. Bears have it, holding the zone once again. Spinning, passing is Catherine Kyle. Now centering pass. Nice block by the Breck Mustangs. Junkie getting her stick on that one. 2:42 remaining as we wind down period number 2. 2-on-2, stuck puck and boards. Now it squirts loose, and that's Taylor Hall for Breck, who comes up with it.
Call that what it is, Scooter, a rugby scrum back behind.
Yeah, definitely a scrum. Loose puck taken in there by Palmstein. She feeds it across, and then the Bears dump it into the corner. Milinkovic gets her stick on it, slows it down, which allows her teammate to pick it up. That's Ulrich, but it's stolen away by Bond, and Mac Williams now tracks it down. A flip, just tried to flip it up and over from the back. That would have been a nifty play up over that crossbar and down the back of the goalie. Why not try it?
What would we have called that, a Wisconsin?
Under 2 to play. Bears centering pass again. Bond there. Milinkovic down on her knees. Didn't have to stop it. She gets some help from some friends. Mac Williams holds his own. Little back pass there. Open shot. Oh, hey, and goal! Blake Bears strike first. Mac Williams will get the assist to Ella Bond, and it's 1-0. Blake Bears. And with these two teams, a 1-0 could end up being the ending score.
Blake's 10th shot of the game, Scott. Time of the goal, 15-19 on even strength.
Thank you, Dish. We'll get the official scores. Again, we think it's going to be Mac Williams to Ella Bond. And both had goals in the season opener. Stephen Chow on the PA. See what he has to say about it.
Bond.
Yep. Yep. We called it.
Look out.
Oh, slamming into the boards.
Incidental.
Yep.
We go. 2
players down, but they get back up. And the Bears pressuring once again. Outshot by over 2 times. But what really counts is that score, 1-0. Here we go, breakaway, 1-on-1. That is Scherf. Scherf comes in fast, and she's taken down from behind.
18 White with a great back check on that play to break it up.
Bisbee with a fantastic defensive play.
Stella, congrats to you.
Yes. 49 seconds remaining.
Oh!
And the Breck Mustangs answer right back. 1-1 with 47.4 seconds remaining in period number 2.
That lead for Blake did not even last a minute.
Scoring, Stella Strothman. She wears number 10, and she gets the goal. She is a freshman. That is her first goal of the season. Stella Strothman.
With the assist coming from number 20, Alexa Scherf.
Scherf gets credit for the assist. Number 20, says Stephen Chow. The Bears have to be careful not to let the wind come out of their sails. They come from the high and then, with the tie, but they'll track it down in their own zone. Addie Wethington gets there first, a quick backhand just to clear the corner, but Breck intercepts it, and they are behind the netminder, McGann. Good pickup by Mac Williams to help things out, but Breck holds his zone, sends it back in off the stick of Larson.
That might do it.
6 seconds. Larson takes it high. She'll put it on. That one's high. McGann hit it all the way. She was going to knock that one down with her glove or up and over, but it was already up and over. And after one, we are tied at 1.
After 2.
Check that. Yes. I'm seeing ones on the big board. My brain went to 1. So 1-1. Again, scoring. With 1:42 remaining, to strike first was Ella Bond from Mac Williams. It was 1-0 Blake Bears. And then seconds later, as you pointed out, Dish, it was an assist by Alexa Scherf with a goal from Stella Strothman to tie things up after 2 periods. All right, we'll take an audio break. Glad you are with us. You're listening to Blake Bears Hockey on NFHS Network. Alexis Bronger on camera, the Dish. Jeff Disher on color and engineering. I'm Scott Dahl with the call.
3, 2, 1.
Pitched a shutout in her first game this season.
And before we get started with the period, want to let the folks at home know a USB hub caused the lack of audio in the second period for a little bit, but we are strong and you are off.
Indeed, we are. Right to left go the Blake Bears. Again, 1-1. Goals from Ella Bond with an assist from Mac Williams to start things out. And a goal from Strothman with an assist from Scherf on that one. Breck Mustangs gain their blue. Now center line. Little pass to the opponent on the right wing side. A little behind her, but she gets there. That's Schliemann. Now played in the near corner. Arthur with a nice little steal there. She goes back. Here comes Mac Williams. She won't get a shot off. Just a little bit ahead of her. She gets bumped by Lafleur.
Blake changing behind the play there, botched that.
Yep. Hein Miller gains a blue.
Speaking of.
Right circle, centering pass again. Just a little bit of a disconnect. There goes a shot from downtown left wing side off the stick of Borms. The Bears do get a shot on goal here. Now here comes a breakaway. Hall with it. Hall puts it in. On the breakaway, Breck goes up 2-1. High and right.
There are 2 words coming to mind, and if I can put myself in Janie McGaughn's skates, the 2 words were, uh-oh.
Yeah. 1 word twice. Oh, those are 2 words. Uh-oh. Yeah.
You and an O.
Exactly. Credit the Breck Mustangs coming out firing.
Time of the goal, 116.
I want to say that's going to be a solo goal.
Unassisted.
Right.
Unassisted. 9 from 7.
Schliemann. Yeah, Schliemann gets credit for the assist.
Hall with the goal.
And again, Taylor Hall, she had a hat trick on Saturday, 3 goals, 1 assist. Well, add a goal to her stats with that one. A go-ahead goal at that in the third. Mustangs have it in their own zone. Crisp pass to Strothman. Strothman gains the center line, waits for a teammate. It's 2-on-4. And a whistle blows short side, and a penalty's coming up immediately for the Blake Bears. It looks like it'll be Quinian O'Shea coming in.
Need a number.
Number 17. So that's the 4th goal, or the 4th penalty against the Blake Bears. 2-1 for the Breck Mustangs. Blake has staved off all penalties so far. 4 last game, and well, looking for their 4th now. Body checking.
Ooh. Not good in the women's game. You see on your screen, Breck 0 for 4 on the power play. That is coming in to play tonight.
Yeah. Breck picks it up, and they'll start off the power play. 1:45 and counting. 3rd period with a 2-1 lead, Breck Mustangs. Taking their time, and now they get going, gaining the blue. Far side is Schliemann. Left circle, Schliemann passes up. That is Hall, who just scored the 2nd goal. Works it to Ulrich. Now right wing pass. Near circle, just outside, is Crable. That gets pickpocketed. Nice job by Ella Bond, who has the lone goal for the Bears. She'd love a shorthanded one here to tie things up, but it gets stolen away and taken back by Scherf.
She forgot the puck, more like.
Yeah, Scherf does put it on, and it's knocked down by McGowan. Mustangs hold the zone. Nice block defensively up high by Arthur. As Ulrich was trying to send it from downtown just over the blue line. Arthur was having none of that. 46 seconds remaining in the power play. Mustangs feed it to center. That's Strothman. Strothman works it over to Scherf over the blue line. Back pass there to Hall. Now all the way cross ice, just beyond the blue to LaFleur. Now behind McGowan's net. They work it back to the far side. Open ice over there. LaFleur has plenty of space. As she skates to center, just off left of center. Puts a shot on, and it's knocked down and frozen by McGowan.
27th shot on goal of the night for Breck. With 19 pennies left in the power play.
They'll face it off on the far dot. McGowan looking on. Looks like Layla Dahlem lining up for the face-off for the Bears. For the Mustangs, it's Artemek. 12 seconds remaining in the power play. Breck Mustangs. Centering pass broken up. Good job by Layla Dahlem. Stepping in front of that one. Check that 1-8. Give her credit. That would be Bisbee. Shot there. Fired. Glove saved by McGowan. Flipping her stick was Babbitt in the slot. McGowan gloved that one.
Remember what I shared too. If we get to that point, Babbitt last season in this very fixture, in this very building, had the only power play goal of the game, which came in bonus hockey.
She'd love to have that again tonight.
Blake's got to tie the score before that happens.
They do. Arthur picks it up far side.
Incidental.
Yep.
Wave off.
No penalty. Pass over to the near side. Bears have it. Solinek down by 1. 3rd period. Solinek pestered just in front of the table. Comes loose. That's Dovenberg. Punched away from Dovenberg. Then just sent into the zone off the stick of Junkie for Breck. Now picked up by Blake's Bond. She's trying to clear the zone on the far side. Tangles with a Breck player. That's Hinsman, number 8. We'll see once she stands up. Haven't called Hinsman out tonight, so Does look like Hinsman, so give Hinsman some credit tying up that puck. And here comes Arthur. Arthur puts it on, and that's a line drive just off to the right. No play required from the netminder Milinkovic.
That was a Gary Anderson field goal, wide right.
Oh, the memories.
Oops.
You had to bring that one up. Here we go. Crable dumping it in, chasing her own puck. Does get there behind McGowan, takes a swing at it, but it's picked up by Blake's Palmstein. Palmstein centering pass to Mac Williams, one-on-one. Williams with a nice move, just can't keep up with the rolling puck, and it's swept aside by Milinkovic.
Blake had a 2-1 or a 2-on-1 there.
Another shot from high right circle. Palmstein puts it on. Pad save, kicked off to the far side. Milinkovic again. Goes coast to coast, hits the end boards. Janie McGowan waited for the move by the Breck's Schliemann. And now it's a foot race to the far side. Ducking under was Nola Dahlem to get there as the pressure continues now for the Blake Bears, down by 1. Sent to neutral ice, picked up by Nestingen. Now stuck in the short boards. Breck does pick it up. That's Taylor Hall. Now behind McGowan again. Stolen away in the slot. Shot in front of McGowan. Initial shot is knocked down. And now here we go. 1-on-3. Back pass. And it goes up into the netting. It was 1-on-3 momentarily at your right dish. Quickly coming up to make it 2-on-3 was Borms. And Borms had that last shot up into the netting.
I can see where you might dump it in, take the icing there, but I like the aggressiveness from the Bears to try and get a shot on that opportunity. Just didn't come to fruition much like they wanted.
Right. Layla Dahlem had the face-off momentarily. I think Solonik's down there had it. And now coming free are the Blake Bears. Solonik back skates on defense. 20 versus 20. Get some help from Layla Dahlem. That was Scherf coming in strong. Now the Bears coming strong. That is Dahlem. Puts it on net, redirected off to the right. Good pestering defense, skating right with her. The Breck Mustangs. Solonik takes it left wing. Didn't get zip on that one, just went off low left. Bears do hold the zone up high. Centering pass in the slot, trying to steal it away.
Look out.
Crease and crashing the boards was Quinian O'Shea. Taking a swing at it, but it is blocked by Milinkovic. Host of players in the crease.
They give Blake one shot on goal on that bit of waste minute. Trash compacting in the goal crease.
It's like 4 Breck players. And coming out of the pile was Allie Borms, the lone Blake player coming up from the crease.
I would use waste management there. That didn't apply. That was a trash compactor.
Yeah. 29 shots on goal to 13. Breck 2-1. 9:44 remaining in this one. Face-off in the Breck zone. Bond on the face-off, but Breck gets it. Now Mac Williams tracks it down in neutral ice. She turns, gains the blue on the right wing side, back passes, leaves it for Ella Bond, goes back to Mac Williams in the corner, then back to Bonds. Now Mac Williams playing catch, shot there, pad saved by Milinkovic. Blocked all the way high to the blue, but kept in by Palmstein. There was almost a redirect. It was Mac Williams and Arthur pressuring there, as well as Catherine Kyle down low. The Blake Bears getting off another shot on goal and some pressure. The Breck Mustangs stave off another attack, and now they have it. They feign a swing, and there goes a shot, and off the ricochet. It's good for the Breck Mustangs. They scored their third and go up by 2 in the third off the stick of McKenna Schliemann with the goal.
I think that might just be the dagger that Breck needed. 30th shot on goal of the night. Time of the goal, 8:06. And the way Blake reminds me of a Blake early in the season. They are lapsing at critical times, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Unassisted. Schliemann, the score, unassisted. That's the first unassisted goal of all 4 goals here tonight. And Breck doesn't stop there. They continue with the pressure. 2 players go down, 1 for each team. It's picked up by the Blake Bears.
3-2 if they hurry.
That's Heinmiller. Works it over to the far side. That's Ella Anderson. She was number 4, and they put it on in the crease, and she leans in and saves it. Milinkovic with another save.
I might have been premature in counting out the home team, but they've shown me that it's a classic Blake Bear, whatever hockey team you want, hockey team, where where the lapses will get cleaned up from experience.
Breakaway here, gaining the blue. Breck Mustangs. It's 14, skating with a head of steam. That's Dovenberg. Now the Blake Bears. That's Addie Withington. She puts it on, but it's blocked before the zip goes. That's Larson on the block, skating right alongside, and Larson picks it up on the neutral ice. Gains the blue. Larson weaves left to right. Layla Dahlem on her and steals it away. Good pickpocket by Dahlem, but then she loses the puck, and it's punched right back into the zone by the Breck Mustangs. Corner play now. Mustangs come up with it. Try a centering pass. It goes all the way to the far side. Now corner play. Up high, center, and they'll have to reset. It goes into the neutral zone. Ulrich just unable to settle that puck down. And the Breck Mustangs will pick it up on defense, and that will be
elbow
foul called. MacArthur took an elbow.
They actually call it interference.
And that's going to be called against number 13, Ulrich.
Not happy.
So power play opportunity needed here.
Number 13, Alexis Ulrich for an interference.
So Ulrich gets called for the interference.
9:40.
Second penalty against the Breck Mustangs. 4 penalties so far against the Blake Bears. As they track the loose puck down into the Bear zone, Arthur gets there first, pestered by Schliemann. Arthur still has it, goes cross ice to the far side. Right to left go the Bears. That's Mac Williams picking it up. Cross pass just over the center line. Arthur again gains the blue on the right wing side, high circle. She stops, feeds Dahlem. That is Layla. Now Bond will pick it up just over the blue. Bears with 1:24 in the power play. Shot fired there by Arthur, Callie Arthur. Arthur picks it up from the pass. Turns, it's intercepted. Here comes a breakaway in the slot. And with the block. The shot attempt there by Taylor Hall on the breakaway.
Redemption for Jenny McGaughan.
Yes, and then a shot there in the left circle. That was on, but a glove save and freeze by Milinkovic.
And
some shoving going on, too, and a penalty coming up against Hall. She's just frustrated in that one.
So Blake up 2 players for 59 seconds.
Yeah, 2-player advantage for the Blake Bears. Need to capitalize on this one.
Timeout, Blake.
Timeout, Bears.
They call a timeout, yeah. So that's a lot of time, Dish. A minute with a 2-player advantage. Roughing the call against Hall. Again, she had the breakaway and just frustrated. Showed us her speed. She was moving in. Maybe got a little too close to McGaughan on the attempt. Like you said, in another shot attempt, sometimes you just got to release that puck and sometimes players can get just a little too close to the net and not get that crisp shot. And McGowan was right there for the block.
From one play-by-play guy to another, what are you telling your players on the Blake side of the ice right now, down 2?
Press, but get clean shots and don't give up. Stay focused. Play your game, because that last breakaway, that was just a miss. It was kind of a lazy pass, and Hall's too good. She picked that one up and went coast to coast on the breakaway.
And remember, as you see on the screen in the top left corner, Blake is up two men or 2 women for 59 seconds. So you could, in theory, get a 2-for-1.
Yeah.
And get right back in it.
2 power play goals. Yeah.
It's like I've worked with you before. Oh, wait, we have.
Yeah, a minute's a long time, so you're right. If they could capitalize here, it'll be a face-off. Layla Dahlem for the Blake Bears will try and win this one. Why not just put it into the face-off? She does win it. Mac Williams tracks it down in the corner, goes up high. Left wing on defense is Ella Bond. Mac Williams, shot there by Arthur from Mac Williams. A nice pad save by Milinkovic.
That was the shot they wanted.
Yep. Ella Bond with a pass now. It's down low. Mac Williams on the left wing side up. It's Bond who takes it high in center. Goes right wing. Callie Arthur throws it on net. Also blocked away. Now it's loose behind the netminder, Milinkovic. Bears still holding the zone. That's Callie Arthur once again. Had an assist in the first game. There goes a shot and a high body knockdown by Milinkovic. And they clear the puck. Janie McGowan comes out in the slot, quickly flips it, but it goes right into the hands of Junkie. Fortunately, Bond was there to slow Junkie down.
I don't know if that shot from Blake got Milinkovic in the bean, but it came off awfully high as the first penalty is done.
Right. So now a player advantage. Mac Williams gains a blue. Nice little back pass to herself. Skates to the corner. 5:10 remaining in the period with a 2-goal lead for the Breck Mustangs. Heinmiller tracks it back on defense. The defensive zone, I should say. Now it's 1-on-4 Heinmiller. She'll keep it and wait for some players skating around Milinkovic. Centering pass there. Just too many players. Heinmiller. Again, 1-on-4. Pickpocket stolen away. That is Dovenberg.
Got to win the race.
Hannah Jones over there, 1-on-1, grabbing each other's stick. Jones going against Strothman on the 1v1. Bears come up with it. Pass to Bond. That was from Borms.
Oh.
Centering pass. Pad save as it was Bond on the attempt. No, it was 25 on the shot attempt. Allie Borms. Now Bond. She flips it high. Now we are at full strength. Hannah Jones on her knees, swings, tries to get a shot on goal. Milinkovic has to get her stick out there and sweeps it off to the side. Bears will hold the zone. Bond skates over there with under 4 minutes remaining in the final period.
Holding, but not for lack of trying.
Right. Dovenberg steals that one. She's done that a few times, but then stealing it right back is Nola Dahlem.
Oh.
Turning and swinging. Again, Nola Dahlem just sending it in. 3:40 and counting. Time and the score not on the Bears' side. 2-on-2. Taking her down. No call. That was 7 versus 7 on that one. Palmstein taking down Schliemann.
That's a lazy. Boy.
You wanted a call on that one?
Oh, I envisioned a call there.
Yeah. Didn't want it, but would have called it if you were out there officiating. And it is consistent with what they've been letting go here today as well. But yeah, there was a bit of a takedown there. Mustangs reset in their defensive zone. Crisp passing. They can smell victory on this one. Schliemann dumps it into the corner. Line change for the Mustangs. 2:45 remaining. 31-20 shots on goal. Breck Mustangs, and 3-1 is their lead. That was LaFleur skating with a puck just in front of her netminder. Bears have it. They hold the zone. That's Ella Bond. Goes left wing. Mac Williams with a quick one to Solinek. And she sends it in traffic. It's blocked and then swept aside. Arthur takes a big swipe at it.
That got there. 21st shot of the game.
Yeah. Solinek tries to send it in again. It's blocked, stepping in front of that one on defense with Strothman. 2:06 remaining in this one.
Watch out for Janie McGaughan to come off here shortly, Scott.
Yep.
Oh.
In front of the net. Mac Williams puts it on.
Stayed out.
And no good on that one. Milinkovic looked on. She lost the puck for a moment as she was looking right to left. 1:47 and counting. Bears want another goal. Oh, they get one. Mac Williams cuts the lead to 1.
Now it gets a little interesting. What do you don't, here's the thing. You don't have your timeout if you're Blake. You took it earlier this period. So you can't give your decor a rest and maybe pull Janie as early as you want. You've got 1:44 left, and Janie's got to think about it here.
Right.
Williams alone. Look out.
Unassisted, and then they're pressuring right back at you, says the Mustangs. 1:24 and counting. As Mac Williams brings it to within 1.
Janie looking to the bench.
Whole different hockey game right now. Bears have it. Neutral ice. Just need some crisp passes to advance that puck over the blue and get an attack going. 1:07 remaining. Good cross pass. Is it icing? Good call, Dish. 1:02. They'll bring this one back to the Breck zone.
Now, if I'm McGaughan, I'm pleading and begging to go. Absolutely begging to go.
She's leaning towards that bench.
You know what? If I'm Janie McGaughan, I am blowing through that stop sign at third base and just leaving.
They will face it off.
I know it's an early season test, but you've got to show something against arguably your biggest rival.
Layla Dahlm, they still don't pull her. There goes a shot. That one was a laser just off to the right. Under 1 minute to play. Bears have it in their offensive zone, but Breck steals it right back behind their netminder.
Janie thought about it once again.
40 seconds remaining.
Janie's gone.
Janie goes, and so does the puck. Hannah Jones scoops it up in the defensive zone, turns, fires it over her blue. Now in neutral ice place center. Dahlm takes it. Good defense by Molly Larson, stepping in front of Layla Dahlm. And, empty net goal for the Breck Mustangs, who's going to seal it with 18.9 seconds. Scored by number 20, Alexa Scherf. Again, 18.9 seconds remaining. Face off center ice. Breck gets there. Open net. Sure. That's going to do it. Final score 4-2. The visiting Breck Mustangs improve to 2-0. And they will have their home opener against Gentry Academy Tuesday, November 18th. The Bears 1-1 now, and they will go to Orono on Saturday, November 15th. So Dish, it was 0-0 after 1. The shots on goal very even. It was 7-6 in favor of the Breck Mustangs after 1. Penalties 1-1. So again, after 1, it was scoreless. Then in period number 2. The Bears started off with a couple penalties against themselves. They staved those off, and then they scored first with 1:42 remaining. Bond from Williams, and it was 1-0 with 1:42 left in the second period. But it was answered right back seconds later by the Breck Mustangs to tie things up.
Not even a minute.
Right, and that was Strothman on the goal, and she was fed the assist from Scherf, and it was 1-1 at the end of 2. Shots on goal, big favor there at the end of 2. It was 24-10. Breck turned that around, and again, the Blake Bears had 3 penalties total to 1 at the end of 2, but it was still 1-1. And then final scoring summary, 2 goals scored by the Breck Mustangs early in the third period to go up 2-1. That was a goal by Taylor Hall with an assist from Schliemann. Then they scored again about 7 minutes later, an unassisted goal to go up 3-1 with 8:54 remaining. That was unassisted from Schliemann. But with 1:44 down by 2 goals, 1:44 remaining, a lone goal by Mac Williams made it interesting. And they pulled the goalie, as you call, Dish, and empty netter